Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. So, um, it turns out that we have an excessive heat watch in effect for this Friday, end of the week. This Friday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. this Friday. I mean, it ultimately won't be a bad day to go to Seabreeze for at least a little while and get in the water for at least a little while, but probably won't be the best day to spend like a real long time there, but at least go there for a bit for 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 a bit for a bit to for a bit for for a bit to cool off and stuff. And right now, got the Weather Channel on here. Dangerous summer weather. Categories heat, categories heat, categories heat, flooding, and lightning when there's thunder and lightning storms. So, yeah. So, um, yep. So that's what it says right here. But yeah, supposed to be low mid 90s on. It's supposed to be low mid 90s this Friday. This Friday. This Friday. This 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 Friday. This this Friday. This Friday. This Friday. This this Friday and end of the week. End of the end of the and end of the and end of the week 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 end of the week. Yep. So, um, the thunderstorms that were in the forecast for last night and earlier today pretty well dodged us. You know, not dodged, not dodged, not dodged us, but pretty well missed us, pretty well missed us, pretty much. So we dodged the thunderstorms yet again. This time around, I know there is a little bit of some thunderstorms in the forecast to wrap up the end of the week. You know, you got to expect that with a lot of heat and with a lot of heat and humidity and stuff. But all right, you're getting the blue thing down here that you always see in the Weather Channel all over has now that it's gotten to Rochester. Right now, it's just saying about the traffic in certain parts of the area, but very shortly it'll come up letting know about the excessive heat warning for this Friday for 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 this for this for this for this for this for this Friday for this for this Friday and stuff here in Rochester. Yep, there it is. Excessive heat watch from 12 o'clock from 12 o'clock noon to 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock p to 6 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p to 6 o'clock p to 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday. Yep, to 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday. Yeah, there's even ongoing storm threats for East Coast. It looks like as well. It's again dangerous summer weather, heat, heat flood, heat, heat flooding, and lightning. Once again, we didn't even think it was going to warm up that much this summer for this summer 2019. The fact that we had again I've told you that, and I've said that in at least a couple or maybe even a few of my other recent videos and stuff as well. Again, we didn't even think it was really we didn't even think it was even gonna warm up a great deal this summer 2019. The fact we had such a wet spring 2019, and even and it had been it had been quite cool for quite a long time in through just about all of spring 2019. We didn't even think it was even gonna. We didn't even think we were gonna get much 90-degree weather for spring I'm sorry, for summer 2019. I guess I guess everything very well proved us wrong. I guess I guess everything I guess everything I guess everything all pretty well proved us wrong so far in a pretty good way. But you know, you know, it's not going to be much fun for anybody who has to work and we know what on Friday. Luckily, I don't. Luckily, I don't. Luckily, I don't have to work in it on Friday. But you know, doing sea breeze and getting in the water for a little while. You know, being closer to being closer to being closer to being closer to being close being closer to being closer to the lake. You know, maybe a slight bit of relief, but it's not going to be much different from how it'll be how it'll be how it'll be how it'll be up here in this part of Rochester. Take a quick look outside. I mean, the sky's not looking too entirely bad, but mixed signaling clouds right now. But it's definitely feeling muggy out here for sure. Oh, check this out real quick. Check that out. Extreme dangerous heat late week, including up, in, including including up, including including up, including us here in Rochester. All right, go back to just looking outside just a little bit more. So I think this Friday, this Friday is good. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. One more thing. Then I promise. July heat. July heat. July heat. July heat wave. July July heat. July heat wave. Mid to late week. It says. See all the pink and stuff. Yep. Oops. Sorry. Wow. Heat index near or over 100. Wow. Chicago, where my cousin's from, where my cousin will be coming in town from. I think they come in tomorrow. 93. So it's going to be very well similar to what it's going to be up here. Again, we didn't even think we were going to get much in the way of that kind. We didn't even think we were going to get much of that stuff this year for summer 2019. But again, the fact that we had such a wet spring 2019, wet spring 2019. The fact that we had such a wet the fact that we had such a wet spring 2019, and the fact that it stayed so cool for the bulk and the majority of June 2019. We didn't even think we were going to get any of this like heat advisory stuff or excessive heat warnings or, you know, numerous heat wave and stuff for summer 2019. Again, things have very well proved us wrong in a pretty good way. Oh my God, sorry, I got to do this again. This is another thing you should see. Dangerous heat for 143 plus million. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Again, we're glad that we're getting. We're glad. We're glad. We're very glad. We're very glad that we're getting more in the way of more real-time summer weather than we thought than we thought we were even going to get for summer 2019. But I don't think a ton of us are looking forward to things being completely in low to mid 90s for end of the week for end of the week here in Rochester. Sorry, one more picture, and then I promise. Can't help it. Oops, sorry. Just missed most of it. They were showing a picture of like one of those at like some water park where, you know, they got one of those umbrella shaped things, and where the water all comes off all like a waterfall and stuff. Maybe you have an idea what I'm referring to. It's the best way for me to explain. That's the best way for me to explain it to you. But our lawn's not like dry and brown, but we're starting to get some pretty good brown spots and stuff, as you can see here, at least here in our backyard, at least. Take a quick look at this part of the sky. Don't mind hearing the sound of a plane. Don't mind hearing the sound of a plane passing by. Excessive heat watch could very well turn into an excessive heat warning by Friday for sure. By this Friday for sure, here in Rochester, or at least has the potential to go from an excessive heat watch to an excessive heat warning. Excessive heat warning. So heat advisory, and more so heat warning probably going to take effect. It's very possible that it can very well go from an excessive heat warning, that it can go from an excessive heat watch to an excessive heat warning here in Rochester by Friday. All right, that's as far as I'm going to bring the vlog and the video there. So we'll keep you updated on whether the excessive heat watch that's in effect right now for Friday could very well turn into an excessive heat warning. It's very possible. It's very possible. Yeah, that the excessive heat watch that we got right now here in the forecast for here in Rochester, as of now for Friday, it's very possible that it could turn into an excessive heat warning by Friday. So we'll keep you updated on that. Just got a little bit of a breeze that just kicked in a little bit. Any other weather activity happens tonight, maybe we'll go live. If not, have a good evening. We'll see you. We'll talk to you later and keep you updated on the excessive heat watch and whether, and again, it's very possible it could very well turn into an excessive heat warning by Friday.